Who here is a fan of BTS? Obviously, everybody say yes.
Me.
Behind the scenes or the
Whoa, that's very appropriate from you.
Thank you.
That's true.
Very on brand.
You would be the only person that would actually need to ask that question. So yeah, there's you guys know the member of BTS named Suga?
Sugar.
I don't know the name.
Suga.
I assumed it was Suga, but do they say it like?
Oh, you didn't think it was Suga?
Sugar.
That's I could have. Yeah, I thought it might be.
What happened to him?
I don't want to piss off the army, man.
The army's pretty old now, though, right? Like they don't probably act like
They're
that,
pissing them
right?
off.
They might still act like that.
Maybe they're more mature now.
Does no one really know if it's Suga or Suga?
I don't really pay attention to them.
Say it how you feel like it's right.
Okay, so a little over a week ago, something happened where he got his driver's license revoked, and he had to pay a fine
What happened? They get in an accident?
due to drunk driving.
Oh,
Let's go.
Oh, there you go.
He's being a human.
It's not just any drunk driving. It was actually a really weird situation where he was operating an e-scooter.
Oh my god.
He got drunk on an e-scooter?
Because here it's the same thing. If you were on a bicycle
Yeah.
and you're drunk, it's the same like.
Yeah.
Oh, so
it's
he got
not
caught
even
in
that
America?
bad.
No, not in America. It was in Korea, but it was interesting because he had his blood alcohol level was 0.227.
Whoa.
Yeah, it says you get the same penalties if you're driving a car, if you're on an e-scooter out there. And originally, what made this whole thing messed up is that the story of him getting in trouble for this went out. And he issued an apology, said, sorry, I was just preparing to park my scooter in front of my gate when I fell over. And that's when like cops approached him and found out that he was like, tipsy. And then the Korean media started insinuating that they had found like video of him. And in the video, he was not by his gate. He was actually on the main road. And that brought like shame, I guess, because it looked like he was lying. And when you're at idol status, anything you do that has like a slight discrepancy of like where is dishonorable, then everyone just like comes at you.
They just want a story.
Yeah, so then like people were even like demanding that he be removed from BTS over
That's
this.
stupid.
Yeah, really crazy.
Oh my god, anybody who f***ing demands anything so severe, that's like literally like you make a regular human mistake, hey, your entire career should be over.
Yeah, they were like leaving, I think it says like they were leaving flowers and leaving like things at the, I guess like one of their headquarters or something to like be like, yeah, he should be removed.
Whoa.
And then later on,
Those people should die.
those are like
Those people are
bad
just
fans.
so bored with their own lives.
Yeah,
They're just
like,
trying to
really-
live vicariously through some sort
Finish jacking off to whatever whack ass you do in your life and then go do something positive. Like,
Yes.
of... Yeah.
Yeah, so later the footage actually came out, and it's exactly what he said. The footage really shows him get to his front gate. He like loops around to like put the scooter away, and it falls over. And
Dude,
then-
they
Can we
can't-
start a culture of people eating their words of like all those motherfuckers that did that? What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna come out and apologize?
that's how
Nope.
all like the fans are acting towards
Yeah?
everyone that's like they are so pissed at people that were accusing him of.
Of
And,
course.
and the army, like they're good. They'll probably like screenshot the receipts
them.
and it'll just be like, "Hey, what's up? What do you got to say now?"
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing. It's pretty ruthless right now. Cause like I guess the other videos that were appearing to be him, really grainy stuff. Like they don't know if that's just some random guy in another studio.
Right.
So it probably wasn't even him. So all the news channels that originally shared those videos have deleted like all the posts. And
See, that's crazy. Literally the strength at which you come at somebody else's livelihood. If you're absolutely wrong, that same strength needs to go at your own livelihood as a consequence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shouldn't.
what the
But
heck?
they're probably jobless, so they don't have anything to protect.
yeah.
Everybody's got something they care about.
That would be fair though.
Even
right?
if it's just their
you
food
go,
or their
If
time.
you go like, "Hey, I want you to like end your career if this is true," that means you have to put your job on the line.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
say that.
Right.
That would be fair.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that would be
It'd
fair.
be like a poker table.
How about who gives a fuck?
Here's the video of him, like he's on his little scooter
Mind his own business.
doing his thing. Yep. So this is what he said that he was.
I'm a drunk and I'm having a good time.
Right.
That's silly.
He's
But he
like,
wasn't-
I'm a so drunk.
If somebody's like, yeah, you should fucking quit your career and get out of BTS for that.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, for that.
For that.
For accusing him
Dang,
of lying.
those are the cops right there. They were just like literally right there.
No, those aren't the cops. That's not even their uniform.
It's not.
No, I don't think. No, has to be his.
They don't
own.
look like
They're
civilians.
They're just like, hey, you alright? He goes, I'm a fucked up on a Segway, dude.
Good looking guy, dude.
Even if he was drunk driving in a car, that's not like you should leave your fucking crew of your, you know what I mean? Like that you built this thing with. It's like, but when you're on an e-scooter because you're drunk, like that's
It's
way
'cause they
safer
were-
for the branding. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm drunk in LA, it's like no, don't get in a car, but I might take this scooter home.
Yeah.
Because they were saying
you say it like that?
people were originally
The scooter's
accusing
mine.
Big Hit of trying to downplay it. Is why they were like.
Do you think it was actual fans or rival stands of other?
I think
K-pop
actual fans of shit are just fucking weird.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, if Big Head's trying to downplay it, it's like, fuck yeah. If I was him and I was on, I would want my record label to protect me as best as they can. You know what I mean? Like, that's sick.
yeah.
Like, that's in the loyalty version of honor. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that too, I think when you like are drunk and you jump on a scooter, there's like something almost noble about it in that if you're drunk and you drive, you can kill somebody. If you're drunk and you scooter, you can die yourself only.
Yes,
That's
that's
what
true.
that's
Maybe that's what's making them angry. He's gonna kill himself. So we need to save him.
So reckless.
Leave BTS.
Here's what he actually said
Without
in his actual apology. He said, I fell over by myself, and as a result of the breathalyzer tests conducted by a police officer nearby, my license was revoked and a fine was imposed. No one was harmed or any facilities were damaged. This is my responsibility. I have no excuses, so I bow my head and apologize to everyone. Imagine
why
having to
does
be
he
that
not even
formal over
that? You don't
this.
even-
But why did you have to apologize?
Because that's the world they're in.
Forgiven.
That's the crazy thing.
Fucking forgiven.
That is the world that they are in, man. You're a megastar. Like, you gotta apologize for every stupid little thing, man.
yeah.
I'm
That's why I
so
wanna be
sorry.
famous.
You gotta say sorry for farting, dude.
Dude, Chris Brown be beating women and he's still fine.
Because it's America.
Yeah,
I
it's-
think
it's America.
I think Korea, you have to apologize for farting. Like it's a different place.
These dudes are like, their reputation is like perfection.
That's
like
true.
they're like
It's
angels.
constructed.
Or this was a calculated rebranding. Now he's the bad boy.
Now he's a bad boy.
Oh.
Because he's growing up.
He's bad for drunk riding in a scooter.
Yeah.
Like he's the rapper in the next song, and he's rapping about his real life situation where it's like, I got a DUI.
Yeah, first track on the record, DUI.
His next track is called
Yeah,
DUI.
What do you think artists like him think of artists like Chris Brown that get to get away with?
They probably don't.
Probably
care.
jealous.
Yeah, inspired.
They probably don't think about it.
Inspired, because like looking at Chris Brown is like, wow, America's really freedom.
Isn't that crazy that Chris Brown literally like that he could have a sold out show filled with women?
Hey, you make
he's
fucking
big
good
too.
music. You make good music, everyone fucking forgets.
But I'm going back to what we talked about, and the girls are probably like, those bitches deserved it. That's what they're saying. But he won't beat me like that.
Well, yeah, that's like.
And when you go to Asia specifically too, I still hear the remix to Ignition.
Asia?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess overseas they wouldn't.
Do they know the scandal?
On Asia TV shows, they're not like necessarily bleeping out the N-bomb because like it's different. They're not saying it in the races. They're saying they in Chinese. You know what I mean? Like,
Stupid.
I'm serious.
I don't even know what that means.
They have a different concept of profanity. It's just a different word.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's not like they're saying it with the intent of trying to harm another human being. You know what I mean? So it's like their concepts are different in that sense, in a innocent, good way.
But even America didn't bleep that out in public TV like a few years ago.
That's crazy.
They used to say that N-word in the 80s.
Remember that? It was on actual TV.
Yeah. I remember watching an Oprah episode, and there's like dudes calling her N-word like at her face. Like she invited KKK, she invited all these people, like, and then they don't bleep that shit out. There's clips you can see.
Oh, that's what it is. There's I don't know what Hybe headquarters is, but that's where people.
Another record label.
Oh, okay. That's where they were leaving condolence flowers,
Condolence.
demanding his exit from BTS.
But they're on the
That's
flip side
hilarious.
though, I think like Asia is lenient on a lot of shit, but then for some weird stuff, they're like no exceptions. It's like
Drugs.
like that one dude who got caught smoking weed. They're like they treat it like it's heroin.
Weed is like, yeah, for sure,
they
really,
treat
really
weed
bad.
like
there.
it's like
Korea.
Now that you've seen what it looks like what he did, listen to some of the posts about him. Someone said he lied about everything, and because of that, he got into bad things, especially DUI. Put him in jail so he can't hurt himself anymore, and make him pay for what he did.
Whoa.
Someone said
It's out of love, dude.
The more you lie like this, the more the people who have supported and love you will turn their backs on you. Like, it's so severe. Like,
So severe.
imagine
Dude,
that.
they're not living in the real world, man.
But also, it's Koreans. They're passionate.
Then because he didn't lie, whoever said you need to love him 2 times harder.
Yeah, but then
Buy every ticket from
Yeah.
here on out.
But then
I'd be
that's the
biggest
backlash
supporter.
of that. Like this person saying, "Oh wow, actually this person's still talking about the company, trying to downplay it." They said all the lies his fans, and his company told. You're all headed straight to hell. Like, yeah, the arbiter of this situation is Jesus and Satan.
Yeah.
You know
People
what?
are just off their.
They're just Korean.
Okay.
Oh, that's a Korean thing. Yeah,
Or that.
fucking weirdos.
Koreans communicate intense. They communicate intense.
Yeah.
But I think it's lost in translation. When you hear it, you're just like, oh, it's crazy.
Oh, then that's like a Korean being like mad, be like, hey, chugule? Chugule? You know what I mean?
they're
Because they're
probably-
like, you want to die? And it's like, well, that's literally like, that's a.
But they're not really literally meaning that you should die.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people owe this guy an apology.
Koreans are aggressive though. I'm not even gonna lie. I just saw a video of a couple Koreans just like being mad over littlest things
Damn.
on the street. Like some guy was just revving his motorcycle and you see a drunk Korean guy, "Yeshiva shake it!" You know what I mean? Just like kicking his bike over, just screaming at him, and I'm just like, yo, what the?
Chill.
Chill out, bro. You know what I mean?
Do you think it's a culture thing?
There's no fear of anything else happening. You know what I mean? The Koreans, they know they don't have guns.
Is it K-pop fans or is it just Koreans that are passionate?
No, that's a big difference. Like you said, like that probably wouldn't happen the same way with the Korean community in Texas or something.
Yeah, like if you go to someone's bike and you kick the bike over, that guy might be like, "You motherfucker," you know what I mean, with a gun. But Korea, they don't have any of that, so they're just everyone's aggressive.
And everyone knows Taekwondo.
Everyone knows that they're safe in the aggression that they're having.
And Japan never apologized.
Do you think the rage comes from like just throughout history, like they've just been fucked over and all this, and so like they hold on to this?
They're like, China fuckers!
Because they have
America
to be tough,
fuckers!
right?
Russia fuckers!
Because they have to
Japan
be-
fuckers!
You know what I'm saying though? Like they have to be tough, or else people are gonna step over them.
I think the rage come from because my older brother lives there still, and he talks about it all the time. The rage comes from how the system is going. There's no really freedom, and then the way things are, you know, because if you actually look at Korea, there's
Your brother live in North Korea?
south. There's no sidewalks really in neighborhoods.
Oh.
It's just a street. You know what I'm saying? It's Korea. It's weird. Only the city you're gonna have like a sidewalk, street, sidewalk. But a lot of places in Korea there is no sidewalk. It's just streets, then houses.
So that makes people angry.
No, not angry. It's just like the way the system is just
Like they don't care about the people as much. Is that what it is? You think?
Every morning.
Every morning you walk up.
Yeah.
Shiba no sidewalk still? How am I supposed to walk in this motherfucker?